Hey everyone, welcome back to Open Hybrid. Our last guests are the seasoned stage veterans, Uptown Royalty NYC, a husband and wife duo who perform an array of originals and classic cover dance songs spanning a wide variety of genres to create their unique sound called Electro Latin Soul. Their fresh new sound combines the best attributes of each genre, creating a sonic landscape that'll keep you dancing all night long. And here to share more is Uptown Royalty NYC dynamic duo, Jody Music and Ron Renaissance. Hello and welcome.
Hi, what a beautiful introduction.
Well, we're introducing you to our viewers, and I know they're going to enjoy what we're going to present to them later, but in the meantime, I want them to get a sense of what you guys have done. And it's very fascinating because you're not only a couple. I know you have an offspring now, and so it must be a very interesting dynamic to be work partners and partners of life. How's that been coming along, working out for you?
It's a balance, but every day we're growing and we're learning. And Nala's a part of the band. She plays the drums, so she's going to be playing with us, and it's going to be a whole family affair. So
that's a beautiful thing. How old is Nala?
She's going to be 2 in September.
Oh my gosh, and she's already playing the drums.
Yes, she loves the drums. We take her to a guitar center often and she loves it. So we decided we're just going to buy her a set.
Amazing. That's amazing. So let's talk about you two though, right? So was the group formed prior to your marriage or after your marriage? Like, how did you guys even become partners?
Okay, so long story short, we met on a gig in Times Square for Univision. It was a Christmas special. We were in the room for hours. That's how we met. We went salsa dancing, and then from that day, we never parted. And then separately,
and
he
so
was
how
his
long
own
ago
artist.
How long ago was that?
That was about 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah, so on his own, he was his own artist, and he's also toured the world with salsa bands. He's been playing since he was a kid. And then separately, I had my own music singer-songwriter. And then when we met, we just combined forces, and he's an amazing producer and we both love to write. And then from there, we just continued creating, and we have a lot of songs that we haven't even released yet that we're just sporadically going to be releasing. And then we decided to create this fusion between both of the styles that we love, which is what we did.
That's awesome. So Ron, what is your goal here, right? I mean, you married into it. You formed this partnership. Not only are you a creator, you're a lyricist. I know you're both lyricists, right? And yes. So, but you do covers as well. So let's talk about what the plan is moving forward.
Well, doing the covers allowed us to just be able to sharpen our skills and play at different venues that and create the sound with our band, that's real tight and unique. As far as us as artists, we have all these original songs that we want to put out and God willing, travel the world and have the whole world experience this new sound.
And you play instruments too, right?
Oh yeah. I went to LaGuardia for trombone and I graduated from SUNY Purchase as a jazz trombonist, but I also produce music and sing and rap and love writing and every single possible element of it.
Yeah, no. I saw it, and I can't wait for you guys to see it because it's got a nice vibe, and you're both hot too, right?
Thank you.
Oh, they got that thing going on up there. For anybody who's interested in that romance aspect of it, right? You also incorporate the salsa into your presentations, which is awesome. Yeah.
We love salsa. When I was little, my dad used to always play salsa and dance with me around the house. And, unfortunately, he passed away when I was little, but he left that salsa love in me. And I always prayed. I was like, I want a man who can dance salsa. And then God gave me that. I was like, yay. So it's just so fun to just be able to go out and perform and dance and do what we love and just make people happy, because that's the ultimate goal. That's what we're in it for.
Yeah, and you can tell you're a generally happy couple, right? But you can tell, but I do have to just talk a little bit about the fact that you said you met like 5 years ago. I don't know when you got married, but I want to say we've been all locked up for approximately close to 3 years. So what was that like in those 3 years that y'all had to be on top of each other? I mean,
Well, let me tell you, girl, I was pregnant. I was pregnant. So actually, it was kind of like the perfect, I mean, I know the world, there were so many things going crazy, but it was a perfect moment for me, I feel, to get pregnant. It was a beautiful moment for us in the house. And, you know, he took care of me. You know, I was kind of nauseous and going through those motions of becoming a mom. And that's what that time was. So we actually kind of bonded in a different way because then we became parents. So that was a whole nother level that we, you know, that we got on. And so that was that situation. And honestly, like, I feel like we're really best friends. We enjoy so many things the same that like we really do get along because we're constantly creating, we're constantly having fun. And now that we have our daughter in our lives, it's just that much more special. So really, we kind of just like have fun and creating music. And we even did a music video for our daughter called Nala's Song. And that's what we shot during the pandemic as well.
Yeah, it took a year and a half to shoot that.
We shot the
whole
process of me being pregnant.
well, you know what I think is really cool is the timing aspect of it, right? So, just out of curiosity, so if Nala's 2, is Nala 2 going on 3, or is she just?
Oh, she's 1 going on 2 in September. She'll be 2.
Okay, so she'll be 2. So that means you guys, you birthed her in 2021.
2020.
In 2020, in the height of it.
Yup. And I had a mask on and everything. And it was hard because he couldn't come into appointments with me. He had to FaceTime for the sonograms. But, you know, we got through it. And thankfully, he was able to be there for the birth of the baby and cut the cord and do all the special daddy things. So that was okay. But yeah, it wasn't the height of it. It wasn't the easiest.
I usually like focusing on the silver lining of it, right? So considering that you guys are a duo and you tend to tour a lot and you're always on different stages, most predominantly in the evenings, right? Because if you're jamming with a salsa band, that would be a night.
Yep.
And so you paused for a moment, and in that moment was a time for you to reflect on extending your family, or actually you were probably already there, but just the fact that you were granted that time and that space to really embrace what you were about to recreate, right? Yeah. Because there's a whole recreation. I mean, for all of us, but just in your way, it was very special. And congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It is super special. We feel so grateful. So yeah, we're super excited. We love being parents. So it's the best.
But now we're going to move into, before we go, because we have to just share how, you know, New York reopened. And of course, with that reopening, that meant gig, right?
Yes.
And you have a lot of gigs coming up. So
yes,
balancing. Let's share with our viewers what you got coming up.
Yeah, we have a few gigs coming up. We have Red Lion. We also have the Bronx Co-op City Mobile Stage coming up. And then we have our salsa band at the State Building in the city. So we're going to actually have all this information on our website. It's at uptownroyalty.nyc. So you can check out all of our upcoming dates and also our Instagram.
And you can tell who's the boss of the household, right? Because takes over everything.
It's okay.
No, it's equal. It's equal. The boss is Nala. Nala's the boss.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm teasing, of course. I'm teasing. I actually appreciate when, you know, a man can kind of just sit back and be like, you know what, I'm gonna let her do what she does, and I'll do what I do. I'm the one creating in the back, and you know, I can see the dynamic. It's awesome.
I always say that he's my calm. He's my calm. So it's balance.
All right, so it's blending fire with water.
Yes, and that's what Ese Fuego is.
That's Ese Fuego. Nice lead in. Oh my gosh, that's Uptown Royalty NYC dynamic duo Jody Music and Ron Renaissance. And we are asking you not to go anywhere, because when we return, they're gonna perform Ese Fuego. You don't want to